Hello, beer tubers, and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter the Master of Hoppers, today, joined by
Henrik, the General of Goose.
the General of Goose. Yes. So we're drinking more IPA. From Slice. We have another slice of IPA.
Yeah.
That we got courtesy. Yes, that we got courtesy of our friend Joe, aka Joe's Arcade. I was about to say his last name. I don't know if that's okay. That's why I kind of paused. We won't have creepers find you on Facebook, Joe. That'd be weird. Well, he's pretty easy to find actually. So I think his Instagram page is his last name.
Do people know your last name actually?
If you can just Google Master of Hoppets and you can find out my full name like that.
Oh, okay.
And my address is where I live. And oh shit, I should shut up.
Your email has been in your with your last name and everything as well in your information on YouTube and stuff like that, hasn't it? Yeah.
But I'm not a big YouTuber, so it doesn't matter.
No, just a small time YouTuber.
Small time dude drinking beer online. But we're having another slice of beer from Slice, courtesy of Joe. Oh, that joke's been made too much now. We're going to stop that. This is what I'm really stoked about because Joe loved this. This is Slice Canned Buds. It's with Nelson and Mosaic. I fucking love Nelson and Mosaic, so I'm really stoked on this. And I love the reference to Step Brothers. Hey, I'm Nelson. Name's Mosaic. Want to make beer? Yup. Did we just become best friends? Yup. I haven't watched that movie in a long time. I need to rewatch that. That and Kung Pao Enter the Fist.
The what?
Kung Pao? You never watch Kung Pao? It's like a cult classic from the 90s, 2000s.
Probably
like
have.
a kung fu karate spoof movie where they had an old movie where they redid the audio for it, where they and then added characters and things like with blue screen and added bits for it and whatever. They basically took an old Chinese kung fu movie and they made it into a comedy. It's hilarious.
Okay.
A lot of the critics hated it, but maybe it's because I watched it when I was like 14, 15 years old. Maybe that's why I love it. Maybe I was younger, 12.
I should probably see that.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. But let's move on to the beer. So, as I said, Mosaic and Nelson, 8.5%, West Coast double IPA with just fire artwork. Like a comic book thing. It looks amazing. So, looking forward to this. Yeah, it looks like, even got the 16-ounce cans instead of the cent price for the
barcode and everything.
Yeah, it looks great.
And it's high quality.
High quality.
At least it doesn't say it's deluxe.
Yeah. Yeah, because deluxe beer, is it? Premium beer. But yeah, it looks great. It is nice and clear. Beauty of clarity.
Yeah.
Golden yellow.
It's really
color.
nice seeing a craft beer that is clear.
You said before when I was pouring, it's almost greenish.
Yeah, I think it's like has
that.
a greenish hue.
It's almost like maybe they use a lot of hops, or maybe we just had a couple beers before this. Who knows?
We're seeing green.
Yeah, Whitehead. Let's take the aroma. Yeah. Oh, Dank! It's got that good. It's like quite gasoline-y, actually. Like Nelson, sometimes you said sweaty dankness. Sometimes like locker room.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get something that's almost. It's kind of like gas.
Like the smell of gas. Yeah. Okay.
Not when you pass wind.
No.
But gasoline.
Yeah. Okay, I get that.
There's some white grape and gooseberry.
It is a bit sweaty, but it's not like locker room sweaty.
No.
I mean, it's a nice herbal thing.
Yeah. It's really new school West Coast. Yeah. But it's like definitely to the dank. Yeah. Like it's really dank. It's like there's another beer in there from Joe called Fake Grass, and it's like a lawn, and it's like it looks like grass, but it looks like buds of weed as well. It's amazing. Like they really play around with these labels, but yeah, it smells nice. It's just like it's got a little bit of the Nelson White kind of grape character to me, like that gooseberry and gooseberries are a thing. Yeah, that's right, Joe. And yeah, a bit of like just like bright tropical kind of vibes too.
Yeah.
It smells quite nice.
Yeah. Let's try it. Let's do it.
Cheers. Thanks, Joe.
Cheers.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, fuck! I want to drink this beer all day. That's like I've really been wanting to make a West Coast like this myself.
Oh yeah.
Like I think the aroma was a little bit of a letdown because there was still a lot of aroma, but it was not like that smash. But the flavor just burst with like really big, bright, dank, sweaty dank. Like it's dank town galore.
Town.
It's so dank.
Dank,
but it's also tropical and bright. Like it's so bright and singy.
Yeah. You're right. I mean, it's crazy how big the difference between the aroma and the taste of it is. I mean, because as you said, like it's not very aroma heavy, but the taste
just bursts on the palate. Like totally huge Nelson bomb, man. Like if you love Nelson, you're gonna love this. The thing is, like this is like 5 weeks. It says, I want to make dank, bro, on the bottom. So it's like 5 weeks, so it's also fairly fresh, but maybe the aroma was a bit more intense a couple weeks back.
Yeah.
And there's a plane outside, or I don't know, this is like an F-16 from the Air Force Base. It sounded like something like that. But I think the flavor is still like very potent, and it's like, this is what I like when they do like these kind of super bright West Coast IPAs, and they're so good at it. Like it reminds me to some extent of hippie cabbage, but just like not maybe as crazy because I was like a triple IPA. Just like it's in that ballpark, like crazy dank, super weedy, and then like huge Nelson Mosaic character. That like just crazy. Like dank and tropical flavor is there, but then it's bitter and it's snappy and it's dry. It's not like gushing over ripe fruit. I really think like they do the New England's nice at Slice, but what they excel at for me is like this new school West Coast. I think so far it's only been like one I think of the West Coast IPAs from then I've been a little bit disappointed in, which was the Vaccinator, which got like Arnold on the label. It was just because I loved everything about that can, and then it was just a bit like there's not as impactful as this. Yeah. This is so much more intense.
Yeah, very impactful, but not. I think it's not palate fatiguing. And the 8.5% ABV.
Nowhere. But like I love that big gooseberry bright flavor, and there's like
beer.
Almost like a bit of kiwi, but it's so like it's almost like the dankness is more intense in this than it is in like New England IPAs that are dank.
Yeah.
For some reason, like it's just so weed-like fruity. It's literally like fruity weed.
Fruity weed.
Like it's so crazy, and it's not because I'm a pothead or anything. I just kind of love that flavor in IPAs, and then it has like that kind of mosaic blueberry note as well.
Yeah.
Like that's just like slight blueberry edge, but there's also to me like tropical fruit.
Yeah.
And again, it's like bright tropical fruit, mainly for me like a passion fruity thing. But there's so also like just tropical white grape.
I'm really glad that there are that is some fruitiness in here as well to balance out the sweatiness.
Yeah, well the dankness.
Yeah,
totally.
It's a good mix again, like we talked about with the other West Coast IPA as well. We just have
Blinding Sunset, Sunlight, something like that.
I really like the new way of doing the West Coast.
Yes. I just really want people in Europe to start doing this.
Yeah.
Crystal clear, dry, crisp, bitter. Like this has got a nice snappy bitterness, but it's not like crazy like scraping. Like it's a balanced bitterness, but it's there. Like it's one of those like if you give this to a non-IPA drinker, they're like, ooh, that's a bit bitter. That's a bit better.
It's not something you would give somebody who's just starting out with IPAs.
No, but I fucking missed this so much.
Yeah.
And this is just what they seem to me at Slice really nailing. And this time around, Joe just sent mainly West Coast IPAs from Slice, which is awesome. But it really, really good. World class, new school West Coast double IPA. I'm gonna go 96. I fucking love this. And the more I drank on it, the more I love it. I totally see why Joe loves this. This, along with Hippie Cabbage, is probably my two favorite Slice beers so far.
Yeah, I think 90, 96 as well, 97, 96, 97, something like that. Yeah, it's really good. It's the oomph that we missed in the other beers.
Yes, and both other beers, they were nice, but they didn't have that like... This totally has that oomph. It's also double IPA, so of course it will have more oomph, but it's just that it has that impactfulness that I missed in West Coast IPAs.
Yeah.
Or that I missed from West Coast IPAs. That's not all dainty juice. It's like big hop character and dankness and brightness and singiness and bitterness and snappiness.
It's just more of everything.
Yeah. And it's just like, I could totally drink this can on my own.
Yeah. Again,
Easy stuff.
8.5%.
It's so drinkable. Like it's because it's dry and bitter and snappy. Like it's so drinkable. Not much malt. It's not cloying. You know, that's why I think the new school West Coast IPA can be more approachable for people.
Yeah, and I would say even the mouthfeel is similar to the other West Coast we had. It's not much. It's not much of a difference.
Yeah, it's like snappy and dry, but it's not thin or anything. Like it's still fairly, coating and velvety. Again, I'm thinking because it's so pale, it must be either oats or wheat. They could put that in, but otherwise like a dextrine malt, like Caraclaire or something. But it's just really good, man. I'm so glad you sent this, Joe, because we're both fucking #Nelson boners. So, man, so stoked that you sent this, and I got to try it before it was like 8 weeks old or something like that. So. Yeah. Really, really good. You might see the review later, but I hope they will review this at one point as Slice. So, Slice in Denmark. There you go. If you guys were lucky enough to try Kind Buds from Slice, let us know what you thought of it. Really, really good stuff if you didn't catch that by a review from now. And yeah, Joe is our kind bud as well because he sent this over. So cheers to Joe. Check out his channel down below. And as always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and ring the bell for future notifications about videos. And we're going to say cheers.
Cheers.
And see you guys in another beer review.